It's an untapped part of the brain for most students to really think about the physical space like that. You know, no pun intended, to break the walls of how these students perceive and want to design a space is very interesting to me. And even the simple fact of showing a student that a room does not have to have four walls, or a space does not need to be defined by four walls. There's so many ways that you could dictate and create boundaries without necessarily using physical walls. And a good example for that is like even elevation. You know, if you see some houses that the living room and dining room is like sunken in, that boundary is created intuitively rather than physical walls creating that boundary. So I primarily teach design studios, and that's a project-driven type of class where we give students objective guidelines, obstacles, and desires from a client, and from there they have to develop a physical architectural solution of their own that kind of responds to those sets of information. I've always been a big fan of passing on information and knowledge that I have to others who would highly benefit from it. And something like architecture is such a powerful product or item or something in your tool bag to have that could change the way you live at home or change the way you work in your office. And to be able to give that type of information and knowledge, and that's what makes me feel special about what I'm doing here today. So there's always been a limitation in terms of resources and even background a little bit. And that's why I enjoy teaching at a community college level, because I understand that difference in education that we can receive. And I want to make sure that I give everything I can to those students to help propel them forward so that now they could battle with some people who had more fortunate backgrounds and upbringings. The potential and the potential opportunities to really impact someone's daily routine or their day in terms of their emotions, and to have that possibility as my job is very interesting. And to even explain that and shatter the glass for some of my students, that that's our gig and that's what we do, is very inspiring to me. And helping them develop some of these concepts and ideas that challenge some of our daily assumptions and kind of misconceptions, and challenging those things through architecture is very interesting.